Hey y'all, Blanche here. How's it going today? I know, it's been a while since I posted a video, and for that I really apologize. This last week just got away from me. I don't know what was going on, but it seemed like every day there was something else that was keeping me busy and not letting me have time to make videos and stuff. I apologize. I just recorded a tutorial for this look here. I will be posting that in probably the next 3 or 4 days. But first, I have a tag. Now, I was tagged by Indigo from IndigoLiveNow, and he did 16 questions. And I liked his questions, and I liked where he was going, but I thought, I want to add a few questions. So I added 4 questions of my own, just to round it out to 20 questions. And so if you want to do the tag, definitely feel free. I tag everybody watching. This tag is mainly geared towards drag queens and drag-related questions. So let's get started. Number 1, when did you first start doing drag? I'm pretty sure that I've made like an entire video covering this question, but I started this time doing drag in April of 2008, and that's when I started making YouTube videos in May of 2008. Yeah, I think that's right. I'll post a link down here to another video that I'm pretty sure covered that question, just to give more information on it. Number 2, who would you say is your drag icon and inspiration? I liked Indigo's answer of Divine. Divine is always an inspiration to me. I may not be as wild and out there and in your face as Divine, but definitely I like her attitude, and she's definitely just an inspiration for any plus size queen. Also, Penetration. I love her. She's just the sweetest queen. You know, I've not seen her perform in person, but I've seen videos of her. But she's definitely another one that shows that drag queens don't have to be evil. They can be sweet, and they can be good people. Also, Chris March, because I know that I've talked about him in the past, that he was an inspiration for me starting drag. So he's definitely another good inspiration. Number 3, how many wigs do you have? Far too many, yet not nearly enough. Here's a link to my wig collection video. Not much has changed since then. Number 4, what is the most and what is the least amount of money you've spent on a wig? The least amount of money, I guess I would say, is, well, I bought a bag of 4 wigs at a thrift store for $3. So, and I've worn those in videos. So that would be the least amount of money, and the most is probably about $120 for one of my loopy styled wigs. Yeah, not a whole lot in the realm of how much wigs can cost, so you know that's definitely on the low end. Number 5, do you perform live on stage? No. I really don't think that, you know, traditional drag performing is where a talent that I have. I can't talk, sorry. I just don't like doing it. Amazingly, I'm a shy person and don't tend to like feeling that a whole bunch of people are staring at me. I know, isn't that funny considering what I do? But yeah. Can you sing? No. Oh my lord. You do not want to hear me sing. ever. So I refrain from putting you through that misery. Number 7, have you ever been involved in theater? Not in a performing way. I know I've talked about it before, that I did the makeup for Stage Door Inc.'s performance, their run of A Year with Frog and Toad, and I'm going to be doing makeup for their upcoming production of Sweeney Todd, which is coming up in October. If you take a look at my Facebook, you can see some of the test runs that I've done for makeup with that show, but yeah, not really anything in the performing sense. Again, don't like to be on stage. Were you ever in the drama club in school? Well, no. I know I've talked about it before. I was homeschooled, so unless the drama club is me dressing up as a little girl in my bedroom and flouncing around and acting all Nelly, then no, I wasn't. Number 9, do you have a boyfriend, partner, or significant other? Yes, I do. I'm again sure I've answered this 100 times. I have a partner. His name's Jay. We've been together forever and a half. Yeah, that's all I've got to say about him. Is your partner, significant other, supportive in your drag? Absolutely. I know a lot of people talk about how difficult it is to have a boyfriend and to find one that is okay with drag, but luckily I haven't had that problem. Jay is a theater person. He was a theater major in college, and so he definitely knows how to separate my boy self from the drag, and realizes that it's all theater. It's all just theatrics, and it's just an artistic expression. That it's nothing sexual for me. So, does your partner or significant other help with your drag? He pays for a lot of it. No, I'm joking. He helps in that he'll go shopping with me. He'll drive when I want to go shopping. He's not one for, I'll ask him, which color do you like better? And he'll always go, I don't know anything about colors. Why are you asking me? Or I'll ask him, if he likes different wigs or different outfits or something, and he'll give his opinion. But he's not one, to put makeup on me or to help with that. Oh, he would be scared to death if I asked him to try to do anything like that. Number 12. I'm checking to see if I skipped one. Number 12, have you ever helped another person get into drag? I have. Last year, for the New Year's show at Stage Door Inc., I did drag for 3 people, drag makeup. That's it. That's pretty much it. I've done... I forgot. I did drag makeup for one of the children for this year's summer youth program. They were doing Alice in Wonderland Jr., and they had a boy playing the Queen of Hearts, and I did his makeup for him. So I guess you could say I did it for 4 different people on 2 occasions. Did you dress in drag as a child? I was such a Nelly faggy child. I was always putting on some kind of costume, And I've talked about this before. I made a poster board coronet and would run through the house on my roller skates, pretending I was the Flying Nun. And I made a little cardboard tube and one of my mother's sheer scarves and put it on like the hat and veil from I Dream a Genie. I know. I've watched way too much TV. You know the part in the theme song to the Addams Family where it says, put a witch's shawl on, a broomstick you can crawl on. I would run and get a crocheted shawl of my mother's, and put her broom on the couch, and I would put it like over the arm of the couch and sit on it, and sit there and watch the Addams Family. Yeah, I know. God, I can't even believe I just admitted that to over 1,000 people who are going to be watching this. Sorry about that. Number 14, have you ever competed in a pageant? No, and I don't see myself doing it anytime soon. Number 15, do you classify your look as contemporary, midline drag, or out there drag? I seem to run that fine line between traditional drag and fish drag. I try to do looks that are acceptable to real girls, because I know that a lot of real girls watch my tutorials, but I also try to stay true to drag. So that's why I'll do some things like the contour that's a bit more theatrical and a bit more stage, while doing things like my eyes, which are a bit more subtle for real girls. I try anyway. Number 16. Do you feel drag has gained more acceptance in the last 10 years or lost some of its appeal? It's definitely gained more notoriety. Ever since, God, the early 90s, when you had The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, when you had Tu Wong Fu, when RuPaul was, having mainstream hits, that brought drag to wide attention. You had Jimmy James on all the talk shows. You had the Club Kids on Geraldo and Phil Donahue. You had Amanda Lepore on daytime talk shows. You had the cast of Paris is Burning on the Joan Rivers show. In the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, there was such a huge boom of drag in gay culture. And then now, you've got RuPaul's Drag Race, which is the most watched show on Logo right now, and on other channels. And there's, again, a huge boom. I really am so glad that it's getting the attention that it's getting. You've got major documentaries about drag pageants. You've got shows like Project Runway doing entire episodes devoted to drag queens. It's amazing, and I can only see it getting more and stronger and more accepted. People are learning that it's just an artistic expression, and it is just as valid as any other makeup or theater or stage show that there is. Okay, now the next 4 questions are ones that I threw in there. Number 17. What do you like the most and the least about drag? The one thing that I like the most is the actual process of putting the makeup on. Watching, me change from my normal boy self into Blanche. What do I like the least about it? All of the preparation that goes into it that you don't see on the videos, that you don't ever think about. The shaving, the plucking my eyebrows, the thinking of videos, the thinking of looks, the trying to decide, what's something different that I can do that I haven't done 100 times before. And then just the getting ready for it. Once I have everything planned out and thought of, this is what I'm going to do, this is the look I'm going to do, I really enjoy doing that, but it's all the extra legwork that I need a team of people doing for me. That's the part I don't really care for. Number 18, what is the most important thing for a new queen to learn? For a new queen, the most important thing that they can learn is that their face is not going to be perfect the first time they put on makeup. People train. It's training. They work for years to try to get, a good, passable drag look down. And, you also need to learn that it is not going to be cheap. There are things that you can get lower priced products and do, but if you're putting together an entire look, you're gonna have to buy lots of makeup. You're gonna have to get a wig. You're gonna have to get a full outfit of clothes. You're gonna have to get shoes. You need to get hip pads, and you need to get boob pads, and then you need to get things like a waist cincher or corset and any other kind of undergarments you're going to need. So you're going to look at spending a lot of money just to get started in drag. So that's what I want all new queens to know. What is the biggest mistake you see new queens doing? Not wearing hip pads. Here's a picture that I found on Flickr of a drag queen. She's lovely. She's got a great face going. She's got some good hair going, and I love her outfit. But that manly body and those narrow hips. Here is a photoshopped picture of the same queen, and I know I photoshopped it to show what adding a couple inches of foam to her hips, increasing her bust just a little bit, and narrowing her waist just a little bit with something like a corset or waist cincher. How much this will change into a more feminine body. So yes, definitely wear pads. Can't stress that enough. I cannot stand seeing drag queens out, with their narrow, manly hips. Number 20. Can I do drag even if I'm not gay or even male? Absolutely. I know at least a couple straight drag queens, and I'm not even talking cross-dressers or transvestites, because that's a whole different thing. So yes, if you've got the inclination and you like the transformation, oh, my necklace is all flipped up. Definitely give it a try. Drag is for everyone, not just gay people, and drag is not even just for men. There is such a thing as a faux queen, which is a woman who does drag makeup and performs as a drag queen, or you've got a drag king, which is a woman who dresses as a man and performs. So definitely, drag is for everyone out there. Come on, y'all, join the drag train. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. So that is this 20 question drag tag. I really appreciate everyone who has watched the entire thing. And yeah, I will be showing the tutorial for this look here very soon. Keep watching for it. Okay guys, I love you all. I will talk to you very soon. Bye.